So, this video is going to be about Mickey from Scream 2, which Scream 2 is obviously, I like it. Is it up there? Is it number 2 in my list? No, but I like it still. So, let's dive into the video. So, we're going to be talking about Mickey from Scream 2 and basically explaining why I really enjoyed him a lot, way more than Miss Loomis, especially. He was just, I don't know. He just more like he just had like a creepy like vibe to him. Same with, um, Miss Loomis kind of did, but Miss Loomis was just, I don't know why she was even revealed as a killer, to be honest. Um, but let's get back to Mickey here. So Mickey obviously was the, I don't know if you guys remember the original plan of Scream 2 was that the original plan was supposed to be that Derek or the black girl, Hallie from Sydney's friend and Scream 2 was supposed to be the killers. That was the original plan. They obviously scrapped it and had, Timothy Elephant, I think his name is, to do to be the killer in the movie. So, was it kind of surprising to me that he was the killer? I mean, I thought Derek was going to be the killer, like, originally. Like, I thought Derek was going to be the killer for sure. But it turned out to be wrong. Because obviously we know that Sydney had a boyfriend named, Billy Loomis, obviously, and he was the killer. Didn't know if they were going to do that again, but it really did shock me kind of. Because if you guys don't notice that Randy obviously predicted this too. Randy was pretty smart. Randy predicted Billy to be the killer. He got that right. And then he predicted Mickey to be the killer. And he got that right too. So it's just like, he was the smart. So was it shocking to me that Mickey was the killer? I mean, yeah, kind of, but not really. Because if you guys don't remember, in the middle of the movie, he kind of disappeared a little bit for a while. You don't see him like as much anymore. Like in the middle of the movie, And then that one scene where, when Ghostface attacks, Derek, after when he's in the hospital getting, stitches or whatever, getting taken care of, his cut, his wounds and all that. No, guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but he was like looking at Sydney. It was like, I don't know why he went back in the house anyways. Like, that kind of told me right there, just his face, the way he was looking at Sydney. Like, I don't know. It just kind of was kind of obvious at that point that he was the killer. But I really liked him as the killer. He really had a lot of creepy, vibes about him. He was a psycho, obviously. He didn't care if he got caught at all. Like, so it was just like, he was just like a psycho. Was he better than Roman? No. I kind of like Roman way more because Roman obviously had something to do with the killings, Scream 1996, and was like the mastermind. So I don't think that he's better than Roman because I prefer Roman a little bit more than Mickey because I don't know, guys. It's just me personally. I didn't hate Mickey. I didn't hate Scream 2. Scream 2 is like my third favorite in the franchise. And I guess that's not that bad of a ranking, but I think that, like, the movie gets beat up on too. Scream 2 gets beat up on as well. A lot of people were saying that, they didn't really care for it, that a lot of people have it as their last and all that on the rankings. And I can kind of understand it because Miss Loomis, obviously, of course, movies ain't going to be perfect. I know Miss Loomis wasn't really, nobody suspected her to be the killer. And nobody really bought her as a killer. Me neither. I didn't really buy her, killing, Randy. But, hey, movies ain't perfect, right? So, I just think that, like, and the fishy part about it, too, is just, like, how did Gail not remember who Miss Loomis was? She said that she seen pictures of her and all that, but yet she didn't recognize her when she was talking to her all that time in the movie. So that was just, like, kind of weird. And then Sydney didn't really know either. Like, she didn't see her around, supposedly, um, until the end. And she's like, and she just automatically knew who she was. Like, but I think that's the only reason why people really hate it, is just because those fishy kind of moments, that fishy moment. And just because Miss Loomis, nobody really bought her as a killer. But Mickey, I really loved Mickey. Mickey was definitely better than her. Mickey was way better than her. I think Miss Loomis only killed one person, and I think Mickey did all the killings, mostly. Miss Loomis was one that killed Randy, obviously. Um, and Mickey killed, everybody else. So he mostly did all the killings in this movie. So I don't know. I like Mickey way more than, Miss Loomis. Personally, Miss Loomis was just kind of fishy to me. I didn't really buy her as a killer. They should have just went with the original idea, but I guess it is what it is. Scream 2 is still a great film. I really enjoy it. It's a great film. I don't hate it at all. Like, I do like Scream 5. Scream 5, I think, is like the worst by far in the franchise. That's just my opinion. But Scream 2 is definitely the best, one of the best. And I'm going to be making another video about Scream 2 as well. And a lot of people, say that this movie was way smarter than 1996 in terms of, like, the script. Like, the script was way smarter, like, in this film as opposed to, the first Scream. And I kind of agree with that, but I'm not going to sit there and say Scream 2 is better than Scream 1996. Scream 1996 was that's just a masterpiece, It's a classic. So this movie is it's a sequel, like, after. So, I mean, I could kind of agree with it, but then again, not really, I kind of go with the first Scream movie over this. Always. Even though this movie was still great, and yeah, the writing was smarter, yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and say that Scream 1996 was better. But let me know in the comments, did you guys like Mickey as the killer in Scream 2? Or do you guys think it should have been somebody else? And also, what do you guys think about, Miss Loomis as well? Did you guys care for her at all either? Or do you guys think that Mickey was way better? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, see y'all in the next one.